Today, I'm going to be doing my own SHINee tournament to determine the best song in their discography. I curated all 16 songs by going on Spotify and finding all their top stream songs. Though repackaged singles and Japanese songs were not included, they are arranged in descending order from most streamed in the top left corner to least streamed on the bottom right corner. I want to advise you guys there may be cats fighting in the background, so ignore that. And this video is inspired by Carrie and Connie here on YouTube. A few weeks ago, they did kind of a bracket to determine like the best Sims 4 pack, and I was really inspired by that. And I was like, how can I incorporate this into K-pop? I'm like, boom, just do SHINee. You already talk about them anyway, so let's just go. All right. So pretty much we're just gonna go roll by roll. We got the top 16 songs, like I said, excluding Japanese and repackaged singles. So without further ado, let's just get right into it. Up in this corner here, we have Replay versus View. Now, I feel like each of these title tracks are very iconic for their own different reasons. I feel like you really cannot bring up SHINee without talking about their debut nor View. Those are literally their most popular title tracks. However, for me personally, man, yeah, it's gotta be it's gotta be Replay, y'all. How do yeah? You can tell this is my first time doing this. So chat, I don't know what I'm doing. All right, there we go. All right, with Replay, man. If you guys know me or just know anything about my genre preferences, is that I am an R&B fan at heart. Like I love R&B. That's my favorite genre. Not only that, you had Junghyun on here, like just doing his thing. You had Onu on here, like the vocals are fire. Literally one of my favorite K-pop debuts of all time. No, no question, no words, no thoughts on that. All right, when it comes to this, we have Don't Call Me versus Ring Ding Dong. Now, once again, Ring Ding Dong is one of their most infamous title tracks, one of their most famous title tracks. And this is kind of an unpopular opinion, not about Ring Ding Dong, but about Don't Call Me, is I think Don't Call Me is one of their weaker title tracks. I'm not gonna lie. When I was doing this list and figuring out their most streamed, I was surprised to find that Don't Call Me is like their most streamed album on Spotify. In my personal opinion, one of One is SHINee's best album, and one day I'll make a video about that. But I was just expecting albums like Odd and One of One or The SHINee World to just be more streamed than they were. And the fact that Don't Call Me is their most streamed album when I personally think that it's their weakest body of work, a bit shocking. That is very an unpopular take though, but for me personally, we're doing Ring Ding Dong. And with Ring Ding Dong, it's not even one of my favorite songs by them, but like I said, if I had to listen to Don't Call Me a Ring Ding Dong, I'm listening to Ring Ding Dong because you got the vocals in there, you got the EDM, you got the auto tune. It pretty much has everything that makes a quirky song good. All right, so here we have Sherlock, Clue versus Note, and Good Evening. And these are one of my most listened to, my least listened to title tracks by them. And I know what Sherlock sounds like. I'm so curious. Like, I know that, but let me see what Good Evening sounds like. Is this when they sample Cupid? I don't really feel too strongly about either of these title tracks, but for me personally, I just think that Sherlock has definitely more of an iconicness. And 2018 was definitely a rough year for SHINee, so that wasn't one of their best years as a group, but I think definitely Sherlock has to go over Good Evening. All right, next we have Lucifer versus Hard. No discussion. No discussion. I feel like Lucifer is up there with EDM songs done right in K-pop. So often in K-pop, EDM songs are just limited to beat drops, but this proves how you can utilize the EDM genre combined with SHINee's vocals, Junghyun's iconic high note, like there literally is no words. Like I don't know what else to say. Okay. Next, we have Body Rhythm versus I Want You. Now, this Body Rhythm is SHINee's most streamed B-side on Spotify. And I have to say, I feel like y'all only like the song because they're grinding on the floor when they perform it, which, if that's you, that's you, whatever, whatever. But for me personally, they have stronger B-sides. It's not even that it's as bad, but it's just like there are other songs that I can name off the top of my head that would trump Body Rhythm in my opinion. Um, so I think And I Want You is once again more of kind of like a house type of song. So I think, although I did just shit on Body Rhythm, that it has to go um, over I Want You. I'm not too big of a fan of the house genre, so that's why. All right. The next is One of One versus Easy Feta Ella. Once again, oh my god. Once again, no questions asked. If One of One, and like I said, I wanted to make a video about this, but One of One is SHINee's best album. It's truly a no skip from start to finish. This it's flawless. Literally, it's flawless. The production, the vocals, everything. Like I don't know what was in the SM water. I don't know what producers they got for this album, but this was SHINee's best work, and it still is. And One of One, every time I think of New Jack Swing done well in K-pop, I think of One of One without a doubt. Like they really did, come bring it. They really brought it with that album. The album was flawless. Like, yo, this is it's SHINee's best work. I don't know what else I can say. But when compared to Easy Feta Ella, no, 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 no. Like, if One of Them was going up against any other song, it would have made it to the second round. But Easy Feta Ella is not only SHINee's second most streamed B side and one of their top songs, but for me personally, it is my favorite SHINee song. Junghyun, just Junghyun, man. Like, I don't even got to explain. Okay, next we have our page versus everybody, and once again, I gotta go with everybody. Like I said, SHINee always brings it when it comes to their EDM. They once again prove you don't always have to have an EDM beat drop to call it an EDM song. You really can bring it, and they did with this track. Alright, so at the bottom we have Dream Girl versus Marry You, and I gotta say, Marry You, that was definitely my favorite B-side off of the Don't Call Me album. And I feel like Dream Girl is a little bit bland when it comes to SHINee title tracks as a whole. It really doesn't have anything that really stands out about it or makes it unique, especially even when it goes up against View, Ring Ding Dong. And like I said, SHINee just has a lot of competition when it comes to their title tracks, and Dream Girl really just falls short for me. Okay, so we have made it to the I don't even know what you call this part, but I don't know. So next we have Replay versus Ring Ding Dong. No comment. No comment. As much as I do think that, Ring Ding Dong is definitely a pillar in terms of like quirky K-pop songs, Replay is just that song. Like I don't even feel like I have to explain. Once again, Lucifer versus Sherlock. Lucifer. Like Junghyun's high note, the well executed EDM, the high notes throughout. Everybody brought it. The choreo is crazy. They still perform it. If you've seen SHINee perform Lucifer in 2024, they perform Lucifer well as three members, just as they did with five members, and it's so crazy how because it's crazy to me how like SHINee members are all in their 30s now, and they performed these songs when they were like in their early teens. Or I mean, not early teens, but in their late teens, early 20s, and the fact that they are still able to perform such a difficult song as Lucifer, like, no comment. Just yo, no comment. All right, next we have, I think this is Body Rhythm versus Easy for the Ella. Once again, no comments. There's no explanation needed. Yeah. All right. And then we have Everybody versus Marry You. Now, with this, I don't feel too strongly about either song. I feel that they both have their cons of different reasons. I mean, pros of different reasons why I like them. With Marry You, you have the R&B song. It's a well-produced song. The vocals are great. Onu delivers it, but they pretty much all deliver it. That's a great song for me. Everybody stands out once again with EDM is that it's not a genre that is often, or this specific subgenre of EDM that they did. I forgot the name of it, but you don't really hear it often, especially the way that they did it. Not only that, the choreo was pretty crazy for the song. Once again, they pulled it off. They have crazy high notes at the end, and it's just very energetic. And I continue rambling, so I guess my rambling is pretty much just saying it's everybody. It's gonna go to the next round. Okay, now this is the semifinals or the finals? No, it's the semifinals. Okay, semifinals is Replay versus Lucifer. And you guys. What do you want from me? Once again, man, Replay is just that song. This was the first SHINee song that I listened to, and this kind of really kicked off my journey to Shawwalism. And even just saying that's also weird, but it's literally true. It kicked off my journey to Shawwalism, and like, yeah, like literally, I don't know what you want from me. Like, I don't know. It started everything. It what got me into these boys. It is what made just Junghyun a standout member. Like me and my mom literally started listening to SHINee because of Replay. So yeah, it has to be. Okay, next is Easy for the Ella versus everybody, and once again, once again, man, what do you want from me, guys? Please, what do you want? It's kind of like a no explanation needed. I feel like every fandom just has that one song that is just like, it comes together, it unifies everybody in the fandom, and everybody loves this song. You know what I'm saying? For like with a group like Twice, Fancy brings people together. A group like Luna, Butterfly is just the universally loved song. And that is how it is for Easy Feta Ella, in my personal opinion. I feel like this song just brings everybody together, whether you are a Korean Shawl, non-Korean Shawl, Japanese Shawl, English-speaking Shawl, like everybody I feel like just comes together for this song, and no comment. Now, if you guys know anything about me or SHINee at all, you probably would have guessed that these two songs have ended in the finals. And I have to say, man, as much as I love Replay, and it's definitely my favorite K-pop song of all time, Isi Flera Ella is just, I was gonna curse, but it's it's fucking iconic. Once again, this just brings everybody in the SHINee fandom together. Everybody just acknowledges this song and admits that it's great. With this song, you once again have the lyrics, Junghyun's vocals, and mind you, Kenzie. This song was written by Kenzie, rewritten by Kenzie in Korean. Kenzie is literally like the queen of SM, so you know that it was gonna be fire. So Kenzie was on this, Junghyun's vocals was on this. This is just a god tier B side. Like if you've never listened to SHINee ever before, or if you've never listened to just any Korean ballads or Korean songs, this would be the first song that comes to mind for me. Um, Not only that, this was like, it was just the first song that just like really set it off for me. Like even now, like with this song, if you played the song right now, I would become fluent in Korean. That is how much I have listened to this song. And yeah, like I don't know what to say, guys, but this is my, out of the SHINee tournament that I just did, Easy for the Ella by SHINee is SHINee's best song, and it is my personal favorite song from them. Junghyun did what he needed to do. I feel like God himself was in the studio that day. You had Kenzie on the lyrics, you had Junghyun on the vocals, and overall, this just made a phenomenal B side, the best B side on the SHINee world, a top, like hell, a top number one B side in SHINee's discography. This is just that song, and yeah. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is my first time doing anything like this, and if you guys are Shawa fans, let me know how you guys would do this personal bracket, and do you guys agree, or is your top SHINee song my top SHINee song? Do we have the same top SHINee songs, or would you choose another song off this list, or would your bracketing be a different, be, oh my god, be a bit different than mine? But yeah, guys, let me know. This was a really fun video to do, and of course I will do it again if you guys want me to, or yeah, just let me know. Let me know, do you guys agree with the song that I chose to be SHINee's best song, or any changes that you would make, any songs that you would choose over the other songs? And thank you for watching, and hopefully I'll be back next week with more videos. Bye!